Hi, welcome. In this video, I'm going to be doing a socialization exercise with Oden. Oden's here for a 2-week board and train. We're just a couple days into this. And so Anthony's here with another dog, Dune. Dune is in need of some relationship change as well. His owners are here too to participate and look on. So we're going to bring Oden out again. I'm going to be moving the other side of the training area. Anthony's going to be over there, focusing on getting Dune to relax. And then again, in terms of socialization, both dogs coming together, it's through this type of bridge building. So again, it's very intentional. It's not a rush type of thing. This is about both dogs coming together just slowly as both are relaxed. So I'm going to grab Dune here, grab Oden. I'm going to come out with him.
So this would be like you guys interacting in the street, okay? With someone that can't control their dog. Okay? All right?
I'll bring Oden out. So bring Oden out. I'm going to move together. So right here, right away, it's the same thing. Just angling. A little bit of pressure, using the pressure, collar, choke, chain. That's good. And you just stay completely face opposite. Yeah. It's the same thing here when you're looking at a dog, reading their body language. You know, you're looking for relaxation versus stiffness. And Oden's about to be 9 months, so he's in that range too. Yeah. Beautiful dog. Like I said, so the good news is this is all fixable stuff, right? This is just a matter of the method and understanding how to communicate through the leash. You can see here how, you know, I have enough, again, baseline, I call it, so it's important to keep this. So right here, see, as soon as you try to look around, I apply a little pressure to break that connection. So I don't even want him looking, you know, because the level of stinking thinking right now going on, right? He doesn't have a healthy attitude. You know, it's pretty good actually. This is the first time I brought him out this way for another dog. But based again on even a couple days with the work I put into him, I already knew it wasn't going to be, you know, so it's like that kind of prepares the ground anyway. So everything you do makes a difference with Dune. Like that's important. To get into a kind of rhythm of just interacting with Dune through just like that control, intentional control, and then same thing. So what happens is there's pressure, even here I have just enough tightness to maintain a bit of a baseline, right? And so I just have to move a little bit to break that connection. Otherwise it'd be too jerky, you take too much off. So you get the slack at a certain point, but right now it's got to be enough tightness there, enough pressure, because you're in the middle of a relationship problem. Like it's got to, it actually gives him comfort, because now he knows I'm in control the whole time. And he gets used to that level, that level of baseline, as I call it. Just a level of always intentional control. Same with, you know, doing the same thing. You always have enough leash pressure, so he feels you, right? And then he starts up towards my dog, a little bit more pressure, breaks, he'll have a little tremor effect, and then just take a little bit off, but keep that baseline. So here from the sit, I can say sit, as I apply a little pressure, I apply enough pressure so that I want his legs to move. See that, and then same thing really. So, you know, use commands. Don't use commands that way. It's like commands, you know, how the value of commands, it comes through the language of the method, right? It's about the leash pressure, intent. The dog understands, like, you know, Oden understands where I want him to go just from the pressure, moving a certain level. Oh, Dale wants him to sit, right? And so he'd say sit, but if I say, just say sit with a pressure, then he could be sitting, but saying, oh, well, Dale's going to give me some loving or a treat, right? And we don't want that. We don't want that type of exchange, right? This is about, hey, I'm in control. You're just doing it, right? Especially if we're in a relationship issue, because then it gives me those core ingredients, influence, control, for change. The same thing as moving forward. See, we do a little push-pull. Anthony doing, yeah, he's doing. He's calming down a little bit, just
A little bit.
Oh, but I'm not gonna get close, but because you're here too, so that's good, right? Because that's putting more pressure on him just from your presence.
So think of if his owners were here, it would be a different picture.
Yeah.
You understand?
Yeah.
It's a very different picture because he's reaching out to you. listen, take me so I can do what I want. He's battling me, battling what he wants. It's a lot going on for him, but it's good because it's working his mind. Remember what I told about working the mind? If you work the mind, it saturates your body, it exhausts you. And then you surrender, right? You surrender to what's reasonable now. Okay? I'm only telling him, face this way. That's it. He wants to choke himself. He wants to impose that on himself. No, relax. I'm in control. Everything could be going crazy over there. I'm in control. Again, it looks great, but if we have the owner handling him.
Oh, if they came in too, it could be the same dynamic on what's happening with Dune right now to a certain level. But that's why I do the process. I do have the owners are coming next week, right? And just like you're here now. And so I'll do, and this is how kind of transfer it over. It's like I call it a mirroring process. So, when they show up, they'll be sitting in the chair like you are, and we'll be bringing Oden, but it's not going to be like, hey, go get the pet him, I miss you. No, it's like, put him into a down. First, put him into a down.
Yeah.
We want to establish that connection right away, right? And then that gets them to see too, that type of, how the dog's responding to that type of a demand. It's a reasonable demand, down. So it's just lining it up so that, because what makes, what's been done here transfers over, and then the dog says, well, this makes sense. Dale's, been doing it, they're changing, and the dog goes back in the home environment too. They also need to be consistent, because the board train really is about changing up the cornerstone of the relationship. It's not meant to be a fix-all. It's meant to give the person like a boost, right? It's meant to give them encouragement. Because they'll do lots of videos, and so they have a wealth of videos to watch too as a resource. And so it kind of gives you a wealth of information, a boost, and then whatever, say, I do will transfer over really well. Like the last dog that was here, Hildegard, the owner came down, heavily involved in the process, and Hildegard's doing great. It's got text, but that speaks of the owner's, commitment to saying, hey, this makes sense,
So if you notice, right, optics. Everybody's involved with optics and concerned with optics. So when you look at him, and he was lying down, and, oh, they broke my dog. That's what an owner initially would think. They broke my dog. He's not reactive. He's just lying there. What happened? What'd you do? No, I didn't do anything. He's calm. He's relaxed because I'm in control. That's what a person should be. So you can be calm within chaos if you're in control, and also if you're confident in your ability. So he's confident. He's letting Dale be the leader. So therefore, he doesn't have to react. You understand?
Yeah.
Okay, so you see, when I took the leash, he changed quickly, and he's giving me a little bit of fight, but it changed. It wasn't as violent as with you. So with me, he already knows I'm not emotionally connected. So whatever he does, it's going to happen what I want. You understand? So he doesn't want to surrender in front of you guys. But if you guys weren't here, guaranteed, you would be completely calm like him. The whole thing is he's reaching. Again, it's all about that emotion. All right? And again, when you look at optics, you see, oh, he's broken. He's not broken. It's calm. Look.
No,
calm.
he'll look like there'll be a level of not liking during the process, but I tell people all the time, if your dog hates you guts for a couple weeks, you're doing it right.
Yeah.
Because it's not personal, right? It's like a selfish child not liking the parent coming into their airspace differently, right? So, but again, so what you see is a dog that will look kind of a little depressive, right? It had a look to, but that's because, control and influence part of the equation. When they come into full acceptance, like as